Hi, hello, this is Charlie Jose, and you're watching Ask Charlie. And today I'll be teaching you how to use GoTrade. GoTrade is a stock exchange broker. I believe they're based in Malaysia or in Indonesia. So, this is a great way for Filipinos and people from Southeast Asia where GoTrade operates. You could invest your money here and invest it in the US stock exchange. So there's the New York Stock Exchange, then you got the NASDAQ listed companies and the companies listed in the S&P 500 and also in the Dow Jones Composite. Okay, so without further ado, let's start uh, you know checking out this app so you could understand how to use it. So I'm gonna remove myself from the screen. So this is the interface of GoTrade, and at the top uh, you could see your nickname, which you could edit later in the setup, and the numbers. Basically, this is the total amount that you have inside your trading account. Okay. Later I'll explain this one because this one they mix the one that's on your wallet and the one that's and the funds that you are trading already. Okay, so on the next line you have the US markets, you got the Dow Jones, S&P, and Nasdaq. This is based on the intraday trading close. And of course, they have some bits here about Bitcoin, ETF, and then some of their services, top orders. And you could share also your holdings. So, for example, if I go here, click that one, you could share your, uh, yes, that's one. So you could share your your experience, your trades, whether you win or lose, to your friends, and hopefully it's also a form of marketing by GoTrade. If they click that, then I think you'll get some credit when the user use your sort of promo marketing. But anyway, uh, let's go back again to the main to the home, and then what else? Of course, you have your invite, etc. And then here, the wish list. The wish list is basically you will choose wish list. It's easy. Let's say you go to CEG, that's a Constellation Energy Corporation stock. At the right corner, there's a heart. So if you unheart that, that's no longer part of your watch list. They put it as wish list, but that's watch list. And you could also share this one to others, giving updates. And this one is your trade history. Okay, so that's the trade history. And at the bottom, you could see the daily, and under the daily, you could choose between 15, and that's how it is. And then 30-minute time frame, and then let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. And then if you are trading, as you can see, this is the regular hours. So if you're here in Metro Manila or in the same time frame of Manila, like Singapore, KL, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, we have the same uh, timeline. So if it's 9 a.m. in New York, or 9:30, which is the start of the trading day, you go to regular hours, but that would be 9:30 p.m. here in Manila and Kuala Lumpur, Taipei, Singapore, and in Jakarta. So that's the time frame if you're going to trade during regular hours. Okay, and you could also see the post hours, post market hours, or after hours trading, and pre-market. Pre-market starts 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m. in the United States, Eastern Time, New York. That would be around 4 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. here in Manila time. And post is happens after the trading day in the United States, which is 4 p.m. there. Then it's gonna be 4 a.m. here, up to 8 p.m., which is 8 a.m. here in my timeline. You could also do automatic uh, session changes here by clicking in your cell phone, this one. Okay, so by the way, since this is a cell phone thingy, uh, so this is available in Android and also in iPhone. Okay, so if you click on Rigetti, that's a quantum computing stock. So it's doing good actually. So in the bottom again, you could check on the weekly time frame and then the monthly time frame, 3 months, 1 year, and 5 years. Unfortunately, they don't have a year to date, which is a requirement. And then you have also set up. So right now we're in the line. So you could also see it in candlestick if you know how to read candlesticks. Basically, the green candlesticks means people are buying, and red candlesticks means people are selling. And you go back to the setup. You could remove the volume. The volume is this one. So you could see if investors are buying a lot or selling a lot. Okay, if it's red, it's selling. It's buying. You could also remove that in the view. Okay, but since I know how to trade, I understand that volume, seeing the volume is also important, especially during day trading. Okay, so let's get out of here. And what else? You like this one again on top. You could share this trade to your friends, etc. And then you click on the right one, and then you could share it to the apps that you have. And then let's exit. So that's how you maneuver. And then what else? On the bottom side, you have the news, and then you could click also recommendations of what content you want to see, and you could go back to the newest, which is the latest news. Okay, and then you could click show more, and then you could browse around. Okay, what else? Okay, so this is the home page. The wish list is basically your watch list. As long as you trigger the heart, it will be included in this one, the heart. It will be included in your wish list, which is basically a watch list. Okay. So if you know what to do in the stock exchange, you will select several uh, stocks that could help you monitor the pulse or the trend of the market. Okay, so I have a lot because I monitor them vigorously, and sometimes I post them in my social media as well, like X or Twitter, and then I also upload it in stock tweets and what else, and other social media. So let's go on to the next one. The next one is this one, which is basically your portfolio. So on top is your performance of your portfolio. This one is your total money, including the money that you gain or not gain, or when you're losing money, you will also see there that your total is decreasing. Okay, so you could also check the monthly. Okay, and then the 3 months, and then the 1 year, and then you could check all. I started around January. You could see the date on the bottom, around January 8th. January 8, 2024. I started there, and this one, I managed to get $6,300. This was during the Trump election, November, yeah. And the stocks went up because Trump was pro crypto and pro technology and pro everything. So that's when he won, the stock market went up. Okay, and then I withdraw majority of my money because we had to spend it in estate tax here in the Philippines. Okay, so I'm back again to $500, and I have several hundreds more in Trading 212. That's another app. Okay, let's move on. So there you go. In your account, you could see the cash, what's left. That's not invested. I leave I leave usually half a dollar, so it could be used for trading fees. So FYI, GoTrade does trading fees, unlike Trading 212. Their trading fee is free. Okay, so touch move here. Okay, then pending buys if you plan to buy, and then equity is the total amount you have invested. This one is not good in their part in GoTrade because it still retains the old trades that you did based on your historical investments, or your trades. Okay, so this one is not reliable. So this one they have to change it based on the current equity. And this they could put it in the historical page or somewhere. No, I you don't have to look at this. Okay, but it does remind you that you made money. And then again, your positions is on the bottom. So what are positions? Positions, this section shows your equity, the current market value of the shares that you own, and returns, your all-time returns on the stocks that you currently own. So there. So what else? And below are your historical trades or your recent trades. And then you could ask to show more, and then you could also get a CSV copy and then convert it into what? Into an Excel file. And then you could check on the trades, but you could only check just buy, or you could check also on sell. Okay. And then on the right side, you want timeline, you want everything. Okay. So all your trades you could review in case you want to do your math, and trades for the last 30 days. etc. Sometimes it will remind you that you missed some trades, or because you panic sell, you swap it with another and that one grew afterwards. So there. So this one, so that's the part of the my portfolio. Okay. This one, unlock one, basically, if you provide them, if you invite friends over. Okay. So this is their promo for that. So, and what else? And you could also share this to your friends also if you want. Okay. By clicking this one, you share it. And what else? Okay, in the middle, you have the what? You have the thing, a search thing, and then at the top you could do your search. And this one are pre-search. They have subject matters like hot IPO, and then they list the IPOs. Oh, FYI, they don't list everything. If you want, you could request and send it to the customer service. Hopefully, they will agree and post include a stock in their database. Okay, and then you could also check all stocks, and then you got ETF, and then you got Bitcoin ETF. These are Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, and then you got companies listed in the S&P 500, but not all of them are here because it's supposed to be 500 stocks, but not all of them are here. Okay. And then you also have the NASDAQ. So if you want to check the NASDAQ's listed companies that are listed here in GoTrade, you could do also. And you could do your search here. Okay. They have themes. Okay. For example, gold is hot today, and gold is hot for the last 2 years actually. So you could search different types of gold related stocks here. You got the gold ETF, and then the gold miners, and then gold ETF. What else? So the best ones are actually GDXJ, Kinross, and what Anglo Gold AU, and then of course my favorite gold, and my favorite Goldfields GFI. Okay, and you got also your top movers. These are the stocks. Top movers means moving high and moving down, moving up and moving down. Okay, so you'd also see the not so good trades. Okay, I left BE. This is Bloom Energy because some analysts said that they're questioning one of their contracts with another private company, so it went down. So I move it to GFI, and then Rigetti. I invested in Rigetti because I wanted to be part of the quantum computing trend. I used to have ASTS, and but it's a choppy stock, but they're moving up. So let's say if you want to check Rigetti, you click on Rigetti, and then you will see again their charts. Okay, and then you could swap it with a line chart or a candlestick chart. Okay, and then you could also check their timeline, their progression. If you invested last week or 5 days ago, you could have earned 66%. Let's say you put $100, you could have earned at least $66 on top of your investment. Same here, if you invested 30 days ago in Rigetti, a quantum computing stock, your $100, you could have earned $117. Now you get it. That's why it's good to invest in the stock exchange. Okay. And then there's also some community picks here. You could just click it. It will go to their page, Meta performance. 1 day ago, it was down 1.28%, and it was down again 5 days ago, and then 30 days ago, it was only up 0.28 if you invested a month ago. Then analyze signals, then buy. If you click, let's say, on MSTR, okay, you could do that. And then upcoming events, you could click on that. For example, Vertiv, it's just, it explains also at the bottom, it explains the summary about the company. Okay, so if you go down there, there's market stats. Okay, I forgot to shift. And then you also have fundamentals. Fundamentals, if you want to do fundamental analysis, basically their financials is there also. Here also financials. You could check on their earnings, cash flow, balance sheet, and of course the news about Vertiv or for that particular stock. Okay. You could also do that here. Let's say you choose NVIDIA. So you could check on the fundamentals of NVIDIA, financials, and then news about NVIDIA. And then you go back to overview, and then you go scroll down. You can see some market stats, what experts are saying. It's a buy. Estimate return 22%. And then the analysts are saying that the target price is 219. It could go up to 219. Right now, the price of NVIDIA is 178. So there you go. And then there's the seasonality as well. You could check last year versus this year and analyze the per month performance, and hopefully it will be the same. But in this case, for NVIDIA, August, September was lower than last year because last year NVIDIA was very hot. And then some characteristics that correlated to NVIDIA stock. And they also have recommendations below. People also bought this when they bought NVIDIA. So again, at the bottom is a summary about the company. Okay, so that's your search part. And then this part, take my money. So basically, at the top, so if you're in the Philippines, you have only 3 ways to choose to deposit. You need to have a Union Bank or BPI or GCash. I don't recommend GCash because it subtracts 3% of your total. That's very high. And then BPI is 12 pesos plus 55 cents for the fee when you're transferring from your online account to the account of GoTrade. So the cheapest one is Union Bank, and that's what I use. Okay. I don't recommend international wire. It's not practical and it's expensive. And PayPal, it's not available, and their debit credit card is also not available. Unlike Trading 212, it's available. So it's also in Trading 212, it's much easier to send and cash in Trading 212 by using a debit card or a credit card. Okay, so that's what's inside the dollar sign. Okay, same here, the deposit. And then if you want to withdraw, there, you could add you could add new accounts in withdrawing, like for example in Philippine peso. You could, but okay, the one good thing here is that you're not stuck with Union Bank or BPI. You could actually, when withdrawing money, they have a wide selection of banks that you could put. If you have several banks, you could deposit on there as long as you submit uh, your documents. Okay. So before you actually can use GoTrade, they will ask you about your ID, billing statement, and bank statement, and other stuff to make sure it is you and you're not going to use their app as a money laundering tool. Okay, so just follow instructions. Funding activity, you have a list of funding activity here, and then there's also wiring instructions. Okay, actually the money, they don't have the money. The money goes to Alpaca, and when you're trading, they're making money on the fees, trading fees. Okay, and maybe they have Alpaca also have a share. So Alpaca is based in the United States. Okay, so they do not mix our money versus the others. So that's actually safe. They don't mix your money. And these are customer support. If you have any questions, etc. And if you have any questions, you click on message. Oh, by the way, their customer service is very good. And, just input your email, and they will respond to your email. Okay. So last time I complained, one of their uh, one of their stocks in the GUI is not working, so I told them to fix it. So they did fix it. Okay, so the response time of the customer service is very good here compared to trading 212, which is so hard. And yeah, the, the customer service is good. They reply immediately. So 5 stars on their customer service. So that's why I also like using this. What else? If you click your icon, this one, you'll have your stuff here. I'm not gonna click it. So you got your personal details. You click advanced modes to participate in pre-market and after hours trading. Okay, and then you could switch on your biometric, and then your PIN number, whatever, and then of course details. And then you could also reinvest your dividend. If your stock has dividends, it will automatically in reinvest it in the same stock that provides the dividends. And then you got your reports, health, etc., and then rules. Okay, I'm not gonna dwell too much. That you could do it yourself once you've downloaded and subscribed as a user here in GoTrade. So there you go. If you have any questions, feel free to put in some comments, and I'll try to answer it if you have any questions with regards to GoTrade. Okay, so basically that's it. And thank you very much for watching, and see you on my next video. So this is a how-to video. It's not a cell phone video, and I hope you like it. Next time I'll try to show you trading 212. Okay, that one is based in London and Bulgaria, and they're based in Bulgaria, I think. But they also have a registered company in London. So lots of British and some Europeans are using it as well. and Filipinos are also welcome to use it as well. They're open to that. Okay, so again, this is Charlie Jose. Thank you very much for watching Upstream Charlie, and see you on my next video. Goodbye.